outside one. Have a smoke. Nice lead. Give it to him. Give him a friend, boy. I saw a dog leash in the house, but I don't see a dog in there. You got a dog there? Must be tough bringing a girl home with a little baby. You put that in bed like that. You know, no, it's not hard. I don't have a girlfriend. You're looking at her like you, I don't believe you. You're trying to suck me off? Put it this way. You never had a girlfriend? Yeah. She got pregnant. And decided to him to get married for her parents. You're out, you're out. What happened to the kid? She got a straight abortion. How big? How was she? One. I didn't see the other two. Did you love her? Who fucking questions that? I'm curious. Well, I don't know is the answer. Did she love you?
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Gators offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got a man, it's Daniels. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Love the coverage, not giving up an inch defensively. They're 3rd down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
Now on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will take the field for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him?
Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do.
set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Lawrence. On the run, fires downfield. And that one's incomplete. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out.
Turning it on. Runs through a tackle. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. And the Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. DB's right up on the receivers. Grab near the marker. It's Abrams. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And it's caught! Touchdown, Florida! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Dances away. First down and more. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. He's up to 51 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Let's take a minute to talk about Maryland. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport. Oh, what a move to get room! Touchdown, Terrapin! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to score, already down 14-7. Hold and finds his man on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. At the 35, he's open. Lots of running room. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
This offensive line takes a lot of pride. They're very good at communicating, and they love pushing fronts around. You're seeing it on that last play, breaking off a long run, doing it early in the season in the opening game. That sets the tone for this offense.
To the ground. He's got it again. Breaks the tackle. He is run out of bounds right at the 10-yard line.
And this running back right now is sending a very clear message. He doesn't want to just be known as a guy that can run around you or run away from you. He wants you to know he can lower the shoulder and get those tough yards if need be.
Oh, he got loose. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. The extra point here would tie the game.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
And he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Give to the running back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Touch pass on the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
They're going to run it. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
The give is to Williams. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. On the move, he fires. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Leaves it with the running back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Lawrence. Got the back over the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Gators send out the punt unit. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. And the Terrapins racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
That's caught. It's Davis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, you can see the D drop back a little bit.
Lots of room to run. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Maryland! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll go to the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air, it's Lawrence. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The corners are walked up tight. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Abrams. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaling a 2-minute timeout. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Using his feet to buy time. He's going to take off. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. The Terrapins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He'll try the left side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a huge play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Looking for a man. It's Lawrence. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hauser. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going downfield for the big play. He holds it in, and nobody's close. They'll get him out of bounds at the 35-yard line, and that is just what the doctor ordered for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a deep man. And he strides his way over the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air. It's Lawrence. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And you make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. There he goes! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in the second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Maryland! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UTSA is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Alamo Dome, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by a field goal over Air Force. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looking downfield, it's Lawrence. Using the quick game. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. Continues to fight for yards. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Gators are on the move. Caught in the backfield, it's Abrams. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. The give to the back. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Off-play action on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Abrams. Here he goes. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gators! He has been surgical. precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. They'll leave it with the lone back. Picks up the first down, still moving. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Time to take a shot. Makes the catch at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And this is why so many teams go play action. They try to freeze guys in the back end, work on their eye discipline, get them to bite a little bit. Nice job on the play fake. Nice job bombs away, putting air underneath it, and making the big touchdown pass.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And the returner is stopped. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
The Gators, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the change to measure this one.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Abrams. Shoots his way for more. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Defense in press coverage. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Meadows. At the 45 on its way. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Davis. He's brought down the run of the play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll try the right side. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Oh, they're after him! And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, a big key for this defense coming into this game was, could they impact this guy when he drops back to pass? We all know he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in all of college football. They weren't sure, honestly, if they were even going to be able to get him to the ground. They just wanted him to get rid of the football earlier than he needed to. But that time, in the 2nd half, they come away with their 1st sack of the game, and that is going to be a big shot in the arm for this defense.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage, because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Lawrence. With the catch, it's Daniels. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. That is exactly why they call the running back the safety valve. They used it, and they used it to perfection.
Yeah, and you want to push the ball down the field. You want to make those big plays, but you see the defense. They bring the blitz. I got the running back open, dump it to him, let him do the rest, let him get the 1st down.
The give out of the gun. Gets it past the marker. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great gain. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
He'll pitch it. Turning it on. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Motion from the wide receiver. The running back has it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Gators had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll go to the counter play. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Lawrence. He wants it all. Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense just didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So
breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Steps away. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Pocket breaking down. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. And the Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on second down. Throws to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, this offense would take shots. They know they have targets that can fly, can push down the field vertically. Nice job in coverage there.
Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Maryland! And they've moved out front here in the fourth. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Scanning the field, it's Lawrence. Throws to the tight end. Snagged in the middle, it's Hauser. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Makes the catch. It's Montgomery. The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back gets to give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Gators are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Got a little space. Stopped short of the marker. And they stop for this defense, and they get the ball back. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. He leaves it with his back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Back to throw, it's Lawrence. Finds his man down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Back to pass on second down. Firing to the right, complete. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop him.